Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about manifesting fast, instantly, how to really collapse time when it comes to manifestation. There's definitely a way to it, and I'm going to explain it to you guys in some good detail so you can understand it, okay? So I'm intending, before I even get started, that this just prospers everyone that comes across it and assist you in getting your manifestation much quicker and faster. So other than that, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, all kinds of things like that. My specialty is really diving deep and kind of discovering the things that might be hindering you, going beyond just, techniques and do this and do that. If you've been trying everything, or even if you're not doing anything, and you're wondering what the problem is, there's my cat. She's not my cat. I have to give her back, but yeah. But anyways, so yeah. If you're interested, you should subscribe, be a part of the channel. I have all kinds of ways that I can help you. All of those links are in my description. My stand store is the first link, and it has all of my current offers, but you can look down as well if you want to see some other things. So one thing I'm really excited about, well, a few things I'm really excited about, is my retreat coming up in fall. I only have about 6 spots left, so they're, kind of filling up. So if you're interested, then it's on my stand store right now. You can also email me, but that's going on in October. So yeah, it's going to be in Atlanta. I'm going to get us an Airbnb. It's going to be amazing. I'm super excited for that. It's on October 10th through the 12th. And I'm also launching my 2 group programs again for October. So Light of Love, which is for love manifestation or specific person manifestation, and Business Divine, which is for quantum leaping in your business. Whether you have a business or you don't, it doesn't matter. I'm going to teach you the energetics of having a business as a heart-centered entrepreneur. So if you guys are interested in that, details are also on the stand store. So that's it. October will be my last month coaching for this year. I'm taking November and December off. So if you guys would like to work with me, now is the time. But other than that, let's get into the video. I think that's all I want to say. Join the Discord if you want support, okay? All right. Let's talk about manifesting fast. So the first thing that prevents people from manifesting fast, and the first thing to really understand to be able to manifest fast, is that time is an illusion, okay? Time is not real. And I have talked about this in many videos, but I haven't talked about it recently. So I'm gonna kind of talk in depth a little bit about time being an illusion, because this is the thing, you guys. Everything that you're experiencing, how long it takes, how hard it is, all of this stuff, you create that. So for someone, they think, manifesting a person, manifesting a specific person should take me like a week. For someone else, they're like, I've been doing this for 5 years. You know what I mean? And so what's the difference? It's their mind. It's their decision that it takes that long. Now, taking long anyway, let's get back to time. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, you guys, and these questions are going to illuminate to you how time is an illusion, okay? Number 1, what moment have you experienced outside of this now moment, right? I just made a TikTok on this. So you might say, well, I experienced yesterday. I experienced a moment just a moment ago. I experienced this, I experienced that. But everything that you've experienced has been in a now moment. That's the only moment that really is now. And so what we're basically living is a perpetual, infinite number of nows. Now. And because of time, space, all of these things, it's appearing as though time is moving. It's appearing as though time is linear, right? But like, just for instance, if you were in a room, if you were in a place where they stopped time, right? Where let's say there was time and they stopped it, and they put you in this room and you have this one little window to peek out. And every time you peek out, you see that there's, stop. Of course, she's trying to play while I'm making a video. But of course, you'll see the sun rising and setting. You might see seasons pass, right? But but time would still be stopped, right? That's all that we know. All that we know on time is what? Clocks, right? Which is the next thing. Like, okay, there's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour. Who decided that, right? Who decided that? Who even decided 60, right? Even numbers are things that we came up with, right? It's things that we came up with to measure our experience here. But is it fundamentally true, right? It's not. I can tell you that. So now that we're seeing that time is an illusion, I want you, just for the sake of this, to accept that, right? Because that's trippy. Our minds could kind of like go round and round with that for a while. So I always like to say, when it comes to the very trippy things, there's nothing wrong with trying to figure it out, but test it. Testing it is going to give you the answer that you're looking for. So many people are like, oh, time is an illusion. I'm going to ponder that for 3 years and not actually try to manifest like that. I'm going to try and understand it first, and then I'll try it. And it's like, in all the understanding, like, most of the time you're just filling yourself up with more doubt because you've yet to see it happen. You've yet to see it work because you haven't worked it yourself, right? So just work it, just do it. And that's going to show you. You can spend, if you want to spend your free time figuring out quantum mechanics and all that kind of stuff, be my guest. But, you don't have to. Just try, right? So how do we try, right? How do we manifest faster and more instantly? Did my thing just die? I think my iPad just died. So, okay, I know what the next part was. Deciding, right? So just like I said when I first started, you are deciding whatever time you think it's going to take you to manifest whatever. You're deciding that it's going to take that time. Let me give you an example. Let's say someone is manifesting money, right? Let's say you're manifesting $10,000. And let's say, your rent is due in 2 weeks. Your rent's due in 2 weeks. You're manifesting $10,000. Now, be for real, you guys, how are we really thinking about that? Are we thinking, wow, I don't have to worry because I've assumed, right? Law of assumption means accepting something as true that's not true, right? Or not seen to be true. So if you were assuming that the $10,000 was yours, that it's true, that it's happened, it's now, but you're looking into the future and you're seeing yourself on rent day not having it, right? Not having it. So what you're doing is not only creating a time and saying it's going to take me not only that long, but longer to manifest this. I'm not going to have it by then. Let's be for real. That's what you're saying to yourself. I'm not going to have it. So let me plan not to have it. So you continue to be in the reality where you don't have it. Okay. So I want you to realize all the time that you think it's going to take is because you think it's going to take that. Okay. You are deciding it's going to take that. You're deciding it can't be done tomorrow, right? It can't be done tomorrow. I've been talking about my sis. It's so disgusting, you guys, but it was a really good lesson for me because the night before it started to heal, right? I'll save that for another story. I guess I'm going to be talking about this cyst in a few videos because there's another analogy, but it doesn't really pertain to what I'm talking about today. But the night before, it had grown, like I said, to the size of a golf ball. And it was excruciating, you guys. It was so painful. And so at that point, that night, I had decided, okay, if in the morning it's not done, if it's not started to, decompress, then I'm going to have to go to the doctor and, have them deal with it. And as I was aware, you guys, I was aware of myself coming in and out of the reality where it's done. It's not done. It's done. It's not done. The part of me that's like, no, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's like, no, I'm a manifestor. No, I'm the God of my reality. No, this. So I'm saying this thing is above me. It's not above me. It's fine. It's done. It's going to be fine. Right. But then there's the other part no, but this is so painful. I can barely sleep. I can barely move correctly. I need to get this done. What if it spreads out? What if I get an infection throughout my body? Oh my God, I have to go to the doctor. Right. And so I'm oscillating. This is what we do, you guys. Between it's done, it's not done, it's done, it's not done. And that's what you're experiencing, right? Instantly. It's done, it's not done, right? And so I basically calmed myself and I listened to some affirmations. The affirmation was just something simple like, I'm healed right now. My healing is right now. Or I'm whole and perfect right now. Something like that. And I just listened to that. And literally, you guys, the next day, it started to decompress. But I say that to say, in those moments, right? Like when I went to bed and I said, okay, if it's not done, if it's not starting to heal by the morning, I have to go to the doctor. There's a reality where I had to go to the doctor, and there's a reality where I didn't. And my decision is which reality that I'm in. So what you're conscious of, right? What are you conscious of being? What are you conscious of having, right? So let's talk about deciding versus trying. Because a lot of people are like, I've been doing this. I've been manifesting. I've been saying blah, 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 blah. I've been saying SP's in love with me and nothing's happening. Because you're saying it while being conscious of being the version of you that doesn't have it. You're saying it, being conscious of this thing hasn't happened yet, so I need to make it happen. Like you guys, when you start to get to do any technique, I want you to ask yourself, why am I doing this right now? Why am I doing this? You ain't got to say it right now, but ask yourself in that moment. Is it like, oh yeah, this just feels like a great thing for me to do, right? Because it's not that techniques, you won't ever do a technique again. You know what I mean? Per se. Like sometimes I find myself affirming in my head, not because I'm like, I need to make something happen, but because I just rather have a pleasant thought in my head, you know, rather than whatever's going on. Or it just happens. It just comes. It's just doing that, right? I might do, you know, I don't know, like a meditation because I want to feel a certain energy in my body, right? And I know that meditating does that for me. But like, are you saying, okay, wow, that was great. I need to go do some affirmations now to make this thing happen, right? When you're doing that, you're conscious of being, right? You're conscious of being the version of you that it has not happened. You're conscious of being the version that is still trying to make it happen. The version of you, the version of your reality where your desire is off somewhere in the future, and you are trying to bring it into this moment, right? Or the next moment, or tomorrow, or one of these other days that don't even really exist, right? So deciding that it's done now, right? It's done now, regardless of what I'm seeing, because everybody's waiting, right? Everybody wants to do manifesting from backwards, like ass backwards. Like, oh yeah, just show me the thing and I'll totally assume it. Like, oh yeah, show me the thing and I'll be so grateful. Like, that's not how manifestation works, right? So decide that you can manifest instantly, right? Take on that identity. Realize that the part of you that says, oh, I can't do that. That's too hard. That's too advanced. You're saying that, right? Like, this is what I've been talking about in my perfection challenge, which I'm intending to put up here. But we literally create these limitations on ourselves. We create what we can and can't do, and then use that to hide behind as a victim. Oh, I can't do that. Who said that? You did. It's just as easy as you said, I can't do that. You could say I could, and it would be available to you. So decide that you can manifest instantly, right? So become conscious. How do you really manifest instantly? You become conscious of doing and being and having it now. Now, you guys. And this goes back to the first point, which is that there is no time other than now, okay? So when we put things like, oh, it's coming, oh, one day, oh, I hope it'll work out. I hear people say that. Oh, I hope it'll work out. Don't hope for shit, y'all. Don't hope for shit. You need to know. You need to decide. You need to recognize a real dawn when you see one, okay? And the real dawn is you. So now, parallel realities. Now, my light back here is a perfect example because this light be doing trippy shit, y'all. And this is just a very small example. This is a very small example, but I'm going to talk about it. So everything, because there is no time, right? So you're like, well, how is there no time? I've aged, right? Age is a evidence of time, right? But really, there's just infinite moments. Like there's 3-year-old you is still in existence. 50-year-old me is in existence. I'm experiencing them. I'm experiencing it as a linear thing because that's what Earth is about, right? That's part of being here as an earthling and having a human life. But in reality, they're all in existence now, right? So All realities exist now. Creation is finished now. The reality where your desire exists today, the reality where your desire comes to you today, you get the text, you get the money, you get the man, whatever, the job, the vacation, whatever. It exists today, literally today, right now. But your consciousness animates your reality, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? I want you to imagine like you're in a wax museum. I was talking with a client about this, or maybe I was talking with someone, I don't know. But you're in a wax museum. And right now you're over by, like, I don't know, the singer part of the wax museum. And you want to go to the sports part of the wax museum. But you, being in the singer part, you might see Michael Jackson, Prince, Usher. You might be surrounded by them and think, well, I don't see Kobe. I don't see LeBron. They must not exist. No, the area that you're in is showing you where you're at, right? Now, if you walked over to the sports side, then you would see all of them, right? So your belief animates it. It animates that reality, right? People always say, I don't know why people keep treating me like this. They have to treat you like that to confirm the story that you have. People have to treat you like that. Those same people, when you change your story about yourself, those same people will treat you differently because they have to. Okay? So your belief, your consciousness, your I am, you are conditioning the I am, right? God just is, right? God just is. And he is who, what, when, where. God is having the who, what, when, where experience as us. And then we, as God manifested, are creating more conditions. We're creating more who, what, when, wheres, right? So God said, I'm going to be Olivia in the 90s throughout the 2000s in Atlanta, Georgia, right? In Chicago for a second, and then to Atlanta, Georgia, right? Who, what, when, where, right? And then I, as Olivia, now I get to decide my creations. I'm going to be a YouTuber, right? Who am I going to be? I'm going to be Olivia. What? A YouTuber. When? Now, right? When? In my late 20s, early 30s, right? Where? From my home, from wherever, right? Like, we're conditioning that. I can say, I'm going to be a millionaire. When? Well, I can introduce time. Oh, well, I'll be a millionaire, 5 years from now. That's realistic. So that's the when. I conditioned that, though. I could have said, I'll be a millionaire this time next year. I could have said, I'll be a millionaire next month. It doesn't matter to the God self, right? We're the ones that make it matter. That's kind of play on words, because we literally do make it matter. We make it matter. We make matter into things, right? But your reality exists now. Now this thing back here, that's what I was going to say. That light is so strange. Like, I will turn it on sometimes. It has like basically you click it and it flips from color to color to color. And the weird part about it is sometimes I'll turn it on and there's different colors that I've never seen before on there, right? Now there's ways to change the color, but to change the color, I have to go into an app that I never go into or even open. I don't even know if it's downloaded on my phone. I don't think it's downloaded on this phone, but to change it. So sometimes I'll turn it on and it's different colors. But today I turned it on and it's doing that. Like, whatever it's doing right there, it never does that. Like, it's basically flipping through all of the colors. Usually it may, like, I might put it on like a green and the green might, do that, but it will be green. It never has done this before. Like, when it turned on, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, in this reality, that's what it does. You know what I mean? In other realities, and that's a small example, right? Because I know somebody's gonna be like, well, technically it could be this and all the, everybody like to come with the facts. I don't give a fuck about the facts, y'all. The facts have no place here. They have no reverence here, okay? I see this happen in so many things, you guys. So many things like that you'll swear, like, I know it was like this, but now it's like that. And it's so small and insignificant that you write it off. But when it happens hundreds of times, you realize what's really going on. So time is an illusion. I actually have a lot of videos on time being an illusion. I have a revision playlist that I'm intending to put up here because that's where I explain a lot of time. And I'm going to be coming out with a revision video Let me know in the comments like what questions you guys have about revision, because I haven't made a revision video in a long time and I want to make one for you guys. So time is an illusion. Decide versus try. Okay? Decide. I said in a video a few videos ago, a lot of you guys are in a layover in Triangle. Okay? You're from here, you're here without your desire, you're trying to get to your desire, and you've been in a layover for like 2 years of Triangle and trying to make it happen. Right? So decide versus try. Decide that you can as well. Decide that you have the ability to manifest instantly. Become conscious of being, having, doing the thing that you want. Okay? Become conscious of it now. Right? And then realize with parallel realities that your reality is done. Your desire is done now. Okay? So I'm intending that this helps. Like the video. I am going to be doing a giveaway of a 30-minute session once my channel hits 15K. And we're very close. So if you would like to enter, bring people to my channel. I'm trying to see how you guys can do that, but I don't know. Like, comment under here if you want to enter the giveaway. And yeah, just comment, you guys. That'll be great. If you want to enter the giveaway, just comment giveaway. Y'all, listen to me. My past few giveaways have been so easy. Like somebody just won the giveaway for my TikTok hitting 1,000 subscribers, and it was only like her and one other person in it. So it's not hard, you guys, because I think everybody thinks, oh, I would never win, so nobody tries. And then, but it doesn't matter to me. Either way, somebody's going to get the session. So 30-minute session for the giveaway, comment giveaway. Extra credit is bring people to my channel. And that's that. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to catch me live. I'll be live tomorrow. I'm about to be more on top of my consistently posting. But other than that, I'm sending you guys infinite love. Intending this prospers you. If you would like to join my retreat, check out the Stand Store for Business Divine and Light of Love. Check out the Stand Store, okay? I would love to have you guys and help you to transform your life in a short amount of time. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in videos soon.